Hey, what up, Jam fam? So it's Saturday the 22nd. You know what that means? That means that Brawl Talk is going to be today. We are a couple minutes out from the start of Brawl Talk. I'm excited for this. We're going to be doing my react as we normally do. A couple things we know about this Brawl Talk. There's going to be a rank rework. They have some kind of Egyptian theme going on, and there's going to be like an Egyptian themed brawler. So all that stuff seems interesting. We'll see what ends up happening in this update. So after the cut, we will be in the middle of Brawl Talk. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so here we are. We're about 20 seconds out from the start of Brawl Talk. There's 260,000 people waiting to watch this. This is the, little intro thing. So, yeah, that's actually a good number of people to be watching this, like, live. That's very interesting to see. So this is a pretty hype update, clearly. Alright, here we are. Brawl Talk is starting. Let's get into it.
No, they want to go back in time.
Oh, man, not this again.
I told you, Mars, you could not be
They got kids to actually act as them.
trusted with the first new brawler for the next update. It's called Finx,
Okay, so we got a new brawler named Finx. Very interesting.
like that Finx, genius name. Finx is the owner of the Star Park
Whoa, look at that shot pattern. So he's got 3 projectiles. I wonder if these do less damage and this one does most of it.
escape room. Oh, and he can also casually control.
Dude, he does 3,300 damage. That's insane.
His main attack is Chrono Cast. He fires
Okay, so the main one does 2,700 damage.
3 projectiles forward, with the outer 2 dealing less damage than the first.
Called it.
This allows him to control a bit more of an area as he has more chances to hit.
His super time warp warps time in an area, decreasing the projectile speed of enemy brawlers caught in the time warp.
That seems like a decentish super, but not like the most impactful. Does it speed up yours?
And increasing them for himself and his teammates.
Okay, so it makes it easier for you to land your shots in that area and harder for them to land their shots coming out of that area. Got it.
Time to go back to the fixture. With this gadget, Finx steps back in time, returning to the position he was at 3 seconds.
Okay, so that's just Max's one gadget. That's cool they're explaining gadgets now, though. It's not going to be, like, exclusive to sneak peeks now.
Before, while also restoring to the max ammo that he had during those 3 seconds.
With his star power hieroglyph halt, Finx reduces the reload speed of any enemy brawlers hit by his main attack for a...
That's a lot better. Having it reduce reload speed is also super annoying for people that are in it. So I like that. It lowers projectile speed, and that star power reduces reload speed. That's very good.
With his other star power, Primer, damage dealt by Finx and any teammates affected by Finx's super will increase its duration.
Okay, that's kind of cool. So you can either increase your duration or lower reload speed with his star powers. That's pretty good. Those are both pretty solid. I would say probably lowering reload speed is probably the better one. That allows you to use it a little bit more aggressively. The gadget seems fine. I mean, it's the rewind one. It's not the greatest gadget in the world. Seems like an interesting brawler, though. I'm pretty interested to see what he's like.
Badass metal drummer named Lumi. She controls the powers of fire and ice.
Hey, we got a drummer brawler. Just like, I think Sems said that in my stream the other day. I know I cut it from my predictions video, but I think Sems said a drummer for the band.
Which reflects both sides of her personality. And we are pretty sure that Draco has a crush on her. But
okay, so she throws out projectiles that come back to her. Okay, so it's kind of like Carl's attack, okay?
Super unleashes 3 heavy slams that cause area damage, with the 3rd slam actually rooting enemies.
With her,
Oh, root? Roots are nice. Roots is something that I said we should have in the game for a long time. Basically, it makes you immobile. You can still shoot and reload all your ammo and stuff, but you just can't move. It's like a different type of stun. It's interesting they're adding new mechanics too.
With the lights gadget, Lumi ignites her morning stars that are on the ground, creating damage, dealing flames.
With her other gadget,
Grim and frostbitten.
Lumi creates freezing winds around any morning stars on the ground.
Her first star power...
So she can make them either Lou supers or Brock supers, or Brock incendiary puddles, I guess. Okay.
Half-time will make any enemies caught in the path of returning morning stars be slowed.
With her star power 42% burn, Lumi's super will also set areas hit by her slams on fire.
If you got all the
This brawler is going to be really OP. This brawler is going to it has a lot of area control, good damage it looks like. Just in general, looks like a very easy brawler to play. I think this brawler is going to be really OP.
We actually have 12 hypercharges coming with this update. They will be
12 is insane. That is an insane number of hypercharges.
Carl's super now leaves a blazing trail of rocks that scorch the earth wherever.
That's such a boring thing to do for Carl's hypercharge.
Sugar for all. Mandy fires her super in 3 different
Yeah, so that's just her mutation. That's just her mutation, like I said in the predictions video.
directions.
homing fishole. The fish torpedoes that Hank fires with his super have been upgraded to home in on targets.
Yo, those things go far as hell. It's not going to make Hank good, but those go far as hell. All right, bows.
Bow super deploys 5 mines instead of 3. These do not override any mines already placed by his super.
So Bo throws out 5 mines instead of 3. They should have removed the delay on them, though, because that's how you actually make them viable. Have it so that they're instant explode. Because right now, it's just going to be like people disarming. Yes, it's going to take more time to disarm them, but there's still like a way to like make them useless.
Instant toughness massively increases the swipe range of Meg's super. Meg will also gain a shield when she activates her super mecha.
Okay, so you can use it when you're out of your mech, and it does make it beefier. So I was like half right on that. Actually, and I said wider swipes. So I kind of got it all, but not like I thought it was going to be 2 different things, but I kind of got all that.
Machina.
Super porters assemble. Mr. P's home base now spawns much stronger porters, and he can have 2 active super porters at the same time.
Ooh, okay, so Mr. P's is going to be okay. It's not like as crazy as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more like Eve's, where like you could have like multiple, like a lot of porters out, but 2 is fine, and they're a little more beefy, I guess.
Chewy, gooey. He throws a sweet that explodes and deals damage, spreads a poison cloud, and then leaves a slowing area for a few.
Oh, so it does like all of his. Does it do the heal too? It does all of it though. It throws out a bomb. It leaves a slowing area. It does a poison cloud. So this is the ranked rework. So let's see what ends up happening with this here.
More time.
It has better rewards, it's more competitive, and every month there'll be a new game mode for you to complain.
I shouldn't say know what's going on here because we already know, but let's see if there's any like new information here.
Ranked is getting a Brawl Pass-like progression system called the Pro.
So again, I'm just gonna skim through this here, like in case there's no new information. I'll keep the new information in, but if it's stuff we already know, then I'll just mention my quick thoughts on this. I'm not a big fan of this. I'm not gonna buy it, but the good thing is that most players who buy this, it's mostly just for cosmetic stuff. Yes, you're going to get some gems, you're going to get some coins, but mostly you're buying this just to get the upgrades for the pro skin.
Now, what do I get from this new Pro Pass?
For the free track, you get rank drops, star drops, gems, and a guaranteed new rare skin that can be upgraded.
So a nice thing is that they're going to give you the pro skin for free, and by the time you get to the end of it, it'll be the equivalent of a legendary skin. Again, good things here, and they also buff the free side of the pass. So, you know, we're getting more stuff regardless whether you buy the pass or not. Again, the reason why you buy the pass is for gems, coins, and to fully max out this. It doesn't stop at legendary, it actually goes to pro level, which has a couple more bells and whistles.
And yes, you'll be able to choose which upgrade level of skin you want to play with. So if you want to run around with the level 1 skin, even if...
That's actually a nice feature that if you don't want to play the hypercharge form, you can downgrade it all the way if you want. I don't think everyone's going to want to do it because why wouldn't you want to play with the hypercharge form if you have it? But if you want the option to play as the basic form, that's kind of cool too. I think more choice is nice to have.
Each ranked season lasts for 1 month, but the Pro Pass lasts for 4 months because it is tied to major esports.
Okay, so the Pro Pass is going to be for 4 months. Ranked seasons are still going to remain as 1 month. That's interesting. Okay, that's... I was wondering how that was going to be because I was thinking that ranked seasons being 4 months long was going to cause people to get fatigued because they're going to get to a certain point, say like for me, Mythic, and then I just wouldn't play ranked or I'd be struggling to continue to play ranked. So resetting every month still, I think that's fine. And then you just have the pass to work on over those 4 months. Okay.
A brawl a day keeps the bad randoms away.
Open Brawl Stars every day and you'll get free stuff daily.
They are mostly small freebies, but sometimes they are really cool stuff.
Also,
oh, so we're getting a login calendar? All right. We take those.
We are collabing with Uno in a mini event with this new Uno.
Uno collab? What? Who thought this was gonna happen? What? Uno collab? All right, so we got Uno Chester.
And Uno game mode.
In this game mode, you collect and play Uno cards by taking or throwing them to the discard pile. The first team with no cards remaining wins.
Uno action card.
What am I looking at? There's an Uno mode? Oh, God.
Trigger special effects. Draw 2. Team members gain Q power cubes. Skip. Enemies can't attack for the next 3 seconds. Reverse. Move enemy cards back to base. Pro tip. You can body block flying enemy Uno cards.
That is going to be a super complex mode that I don't think... Obviously, you can't stick around, but even if they could find a way to make it stick around, I don't think anyone's really going to enjoy it because I think there's going to be too much going on. It's going to be fun at first, but I feel like Uno is going to have a lot going on. It's going to be very confusing, so... Yo, P.E.K.K.A. Ash, this is dope. This is a dope skin. I love Clash Royale crossover skins, and P.E.K.K.A. being an Ash skin makes so much sense. It's so good.
Any other changes?
Trio Showdown is now permanently in the game.
Gadgets now.
Oh, Trio Showdown's permanent. Congrats, Showdown players. You guys won. Trio Showdown is in the game. Let's go.
You can now favorite brawlers, so they will appear on the top of the brawlers.
All right, favoriting brawlers is a huge change of life that I love. I don't know why it took them so long to add this, but I'm so happy that they did. Yo, this is egg mode. Is there going to be an egg mode? Because look, Daryl's an egg. Pam's an egg. Interesting. This dude's not an egg. Or Meg's not an egg down here. So maybe there's like some kind of, I don't know. Maybe this is a sneak peek of some sorts. Anyway. That's it. That's Brawl Talk, huh? Okay, so that was Brawl Talk. Overall, seems pretty solid. I like both the brawlers. I'm pretty excited for both of them. I think Lumi's going to be super overpowered, and she seems like she's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm interested in that brawler, but unfortunately, she's going to be the second one that comes out in this update. The first one's going to be Finx, and he seems okay. He doesn't seem like really bad or anything like Ollie or Meeple. He seems like he's going to have his uses, but it's going to be pretty situational. Then there's the rank reworks, and I'm not going to talk too much about those here because I've already done 2 videos covering those. So if you want to listen to my thoughts about those, go reference any of my 2 other videos. But overall, the ranked reworks are pretty solid. I think we're going to be pretty happy with those. And I'm especially happy that they're still keeping monthly seasons because I was worried about a ranked season that was going to be 4 months long being like super like grindy and stuff because eventually you'd hit your cap and then either have to force your way into a new level or tank yourself back down so that you could actually push again. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be a solid way of doing it. Monthly resets with an overarching pass over the course of 4 months. I think that's a good way of doing it. Then there's a bunch of other things like skins and Uno mode and Trio Showdown. That's being added permanently. That's a nice thing. I think there's a bunch of quality of life in this update, which we're finally getting, which is very nice. It's not just, you know, solely focused on a collab or an event or anything. There's actually some good changes coming to this game. Anyway, I'm going to go over the Brawl Talk a couple more times, do my W's and L's. That'll be out in the next couple of days. Keep an eye out for that. But anyway, in the meantime, let me know what you think about Brawl Talk down in the comments. Let me know what you're happy for, what you're not, and all that stuff. And thanks for watching. If you like my rambling, make sure you leave a like on the video. And if you're new, consider dropping a sub as well. But that's going to do it for today. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.